All right, so this has been in the news for the past couple of days. I was gonna make a video about it. Um, you've probably heard about it. Maybe you didn't. A manager at an Olive Garden in Kansas, I believe, was fired after he sent this message about employees calling out. Here's the message right here. We're gonna read it here real fast. Attention, all team members. Our call-offs are occurring at a staggering rate from now on. If you call off, you might as well go out and look for another job. We are no longer tolerating any excuse for calling off. If you're sick, you need to come prove it to us, because email's not a thing. You know, even if you have like a doctor's note, that shit's not real. You have to come in so you can get this manager. I think he just wants to get sick so then he can call out. If you're sick, you need to come prove it to us. If your dog died, you need to bring him in and prove it to us. Bring your dead animal into my restaurant. There's no health violations there. Zero. If it's a family emergency and you can't say, too bad, go work somewhere else. If you only, if you only want morning shifts, too bad, go work at a bank. If anyone from here on out calls out more than once in the next 30 days, you will not have a job. Do you know in my 11 and a half years at Darden how many days I called off? Zero. I came in sick. You're not supposed to do that if you work in the food industry. It's dangerous. You can get in trouble for that. Uh, I have worked around food. You cannot. That's bad. That's terrible, terrible, terrible. I came in sick. I got in a wreck literally on my way to work one time. Airbags went off and my car was totaled. But you know what? I made it to work on time. I don't believe that shit at all. I really don't believe that. Can he prove that to us if he wants his employees to prove if their dog died, if they're sick? Can he prove that to me? Because I don't believe that for a goddamn second. There are no more excuses. Us, collectively as a management team, have had enough. Enough! If you don't want to work here, don't! It's as simple as that. If you're here and want to work, then work. No more complaining about not being cut or not being able to leave early. You're in the restaurant business. Yeah, you're in the restaurant business. Bring your dead animals and come to work sick. The restaurant business. Do you think I want to be here until midnight on Friday and Saturday? No, maybe he should just quit his fucking job if he hates it that much. Oh, wait, he got fired. I'd much rather be at home with my husband and dog, going to the movies or seeing family, but I don't. I'm dedicated to being here, as you should. No more excuses or complaints. I hope you choose to continue to work here. I would have probably started with that. And I think we, management, make it as easy as we can on y'all. It's so easy. That was so easy. Thank you for your time, and thank you to those who come in every day on time and work hard. I wish there were more like you. And again, I mean, if they hate it this much, I mean, why were they working there? I think Olive Garden did them a favor by firing them. I really did. And then, I mean, this is obviously terrible. If someone sent this to me, then I I would purposely not go in, regardless of losing my job. But we have Matt Walsh here, who gets to sit in front of a camera all day, much like what I'm doing now, and talk. That's his job. And he said, I'm on the manager's side, trying to run a business and dealing with a bunch of, again, Matt Walsh is acting like this guy's like CEO of Olive Garden or some shit, running the business, running a branch of the business, managing a branch of the business. This is just not right. And dealing with a bunch of lazy whiners who refuse to put in even the most minimal effort. People are fed up with it. They should be. Well, again, I don't know if Matt Walsh understands this. I don't know if he's ever had a job where you actually have to do labor, but there's health code violations, OSHA, shit like that. You can't just come to work if you're sick. Especially if you work around food, you're not supposed to be there. There are certain symptoms of sickness that you should prevent you from being around food if you work around food. So the fact that manager was saying something like that, I think is extremely dangerous in a lot of ways. I worked at a grocery store for almost a year, and my manager, we worked around food. We would cut fruit in the back in the produce department, and my manager, he would come in sick, and There was only four of us in the entire, four including me in the entire department, and then it went down to three, just me, my manager, and one other individual. And me and this other individual would plead with my manager not to come in if he was sick. He still did. Obviously, me and this other individual would always try and social distance when we could. Obviously, wear our masks, but again, that's what this guy said to his employees is ridiculous, and Matt Walsh's take on it is completely ridiculous. Clearly they don't understand, um, you know, I guess, basic safety guidelines and rules that you need to have in place for something like a restaurant so people don't get sick when they go there. That's like the point of all these fucking rules. But again, doesn't seem like this Olive Garden manager understood that, and Matt Walsh certainly doesn't understand it either.